know, eating beef starves off cancer, scientists discover. I was actually very excited to share this article with y'all until I read through it all the way to the end, and it actually highlighted a much bigger issue that I definitely want to discuss. So for this study, they fed mice transvasinic acid, or TVA, which is a fatty acid only found in red meat and dairy products. And what they found was that TVA significantly reduced the likelihood of tumor growth and colon cancer cells, which is amazing. But then I scrolled to the bottom of the article where they clarified that the authors don't believe eating excessive red meat is the solution, and added a quote from a professor who said that because of all the evidence regarding the detrimental health effects of red meat and dairy, this study shouldn't be used as an excuse to eat more cheeseburgers and pizza. And this right here is the problem. Why are we referring to cheeseburgers and pizzas when discussing the health effects that red meat and dairy products have on our health? Why aren't we referring to pure high-quality single-ingredient beef and pure high-quality single-ingredient dairy? Obviously, cheeseburgers and pizzas aren't good for us, and yes, I do believe those foods cause cancer, but what happens when we remove the pizza crust? What happens when we remove the burger bun from the beef patty with cheese? You're gonna get a completely different health outcome. And that's the problem with existing studies regarding animal products and cancer, because they're not feeding test subjects single ingredient animal foods. They are quite literally eating ultra processed foods simply containing animal products in them. But then when the test subjects obviously have an increased risk of developing colorectal cancer or heart disease or something along those lines, it's the animal product's fault. It makes no sense. How are you going to blame the cheese for what the crust did? How are you going to blame the beef for what the bun did? How are you going to blame the eggs for what the pancakes did? This quote doesn't dispute their findings in the study, obviously, but this association is the exact reason why science can never progress on the red meat and cancer discussion. It's baloney.